All right, everyone, 10 to 10. Excellent. And actually, let me fix this real quick to where I am spotlight. That way everybody can see me. There we go. All right, so ready, 10 to stance and balcony 8. Student tense and begin. Honor, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, courage, and community. Balcony 8 and June B. All right, from here, we're going to get started with a warm-up today. Okay, I'm going to get the, as always, getting those good warm-ups in. Come on, clicker. There we go. All right, first one today is going to be 45 seconds of running in place. Okay, I want quick feet. Ready, running in place. And begin. Run, 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 run. Getting those feet moving. Get those feet moving. Moving, moving, moving. Very good, very good. Great job. Keep it going. 15 more seconds. Move, 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 move. Three, 2, 1, and time. All right, from here, I want you to get a little bit of room. We're going to forward slide, okay, with both legs. So forward slide, just like so. So what you're doing is you're taking your front leg stepping forward and bringing your back foot to you. Okay, and then scooting back and doing it with the other side. Begin. Notice I'm constantly moving, constantly moving. Notice also too, my hands are up. They might not be fully up, but I'm still getting that mindset of not having my hands down. Okay, I'm not doing this motion. All right, I'm keeping my hands up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be fully up, but just keeping that mindset. Good, keep it going. Last few seconds. All right, next we're gonna do is jumping jacks. I want you doing some jumping jacks. Full arm swings. And begin. If you got some room and you want to step it up a notch, do some jumping jacks forward and jumping jacks backwards. If you want to step it up a notch. If not, do it in place. Great job, great job. Very good. 15 more seconds. Keeping it going, keeping it going. Awesome job. 5 more seconds. Keep it going, keep it going. All right, next one we're gonna do our Mario hops. So you bring one foot up, other hand comes up, just like so. If you've got some room, you can do a couple of them in a row. That's awesome. Do that. If not, alternating, doing it right where you're at, just like so. But like I said, if you do have some room, that's the goal. Very good job. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and time. All right, from here, we're going to do chest expansions. We're also going to work on arms. So your hands are out in front of you. You're going to extend them behind you. Okay, we're working on warming up our upper body, just like so. So I just want you kind of like swinging your arms. I want you to really try to push your chest out. Okay, just like so. Very good, very good. Great job. A couple more seconds. Very good. All right, from here, next round we're gonna do. Okay, I want your hands up, and I want you non-stop punching the whole time. Okay, non-stop punching, just like this, and begin. Again, same thing with warm-ups. Not too focused on where my hands at fully. I do want them up. I'm not punching from my belt. All right, I'm punching from about my chin level, so about where you kind of want it to be. Okay, somewhere around here. Just like so, just non-stop punching, non-stop punching. Very good, keeping it going, 5 seconds. All right, from here, we're gonna take one hand out, Frankenstein, just like so. Notice I'm bringing my foot to my hand and not my hand to my foot. Okay, and begin. Bring my foot to my hand. Great job, 15 seconds. Keeping it going, 10 seconds. And time. All right, from here, let me go ahead and stop the timer. There we go. Sometimes that timer likes to work with me, sometimes it don't. We know this. All right, so here we go. Go ahead and start stretching. We're gonna take our hands, forward arm swings. You wanna keep your hands out as much as possible, okay? You don't want to bend your elbow. You want full length arm swings, not necessarily going super fast. This is meant to stretch, right? This is meant to stretch. Very good, very good. And backwards, other way. Awesome job, awesome job. All right, now from here, we're gonna take our hands out and we're going to do arm swings. Biggest thing is this hand's on top this time. When I come back, this hand's on top. So I switch, I'm alternating. I want you to focus on that. Really getting a good swing in there. The better we stretch, the more we stretch, the better we'll be. Never a good thing to not stretch or to not warm up before you do something. Definitely stretching. You want to make sure you do that before you do any kind of activity, things of that nature. All right, now we're gonna take our hands on our hips. We're gonna reach over to the other side, just like so. I've actually heard from quite a few articles of people as well. Stretching is even good to do, important to do before you go to bed and when you wake up. So stretching is a very important should be a part of a very important thing, part of our daily routine. Very good, very good. Now we're gonna take this hand and now instead of going above, we're gonna go across, just like so. Notice when I'm doing it, that leg also turns towards it. So I'm here twisting my hips and I'm also getting my legs involved, my feet involved. So I'm really stretching a lot of stuff here, keeping a lot of stuff moving. Very good, very good. All right, now from here, let's go ahead, hip circles. And you want to make sure though, when you're doing these hip circles, make sure you have the biggest hip circles you can. Great job. I see some pretty big hip circles. Henry, those are some awesome hip circles, buddy. Hey, and you got them too. Keep it going. Very good, very good. Either way, really stretching. Stretching is important when you're doing it the right way. Very good, very good. All right, now from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stand just like so. I'm gonna bring my hands up. I'm gonna leave my feet where they are, and I'm going to twist my body just like so. Body twist, just like this. And if you don't want to get dizzy, focus on something that's in front of you. So ideally, like for example, if I'm directly in front of you, which I think that's pretty well should be, then focus on me. But if you're doing this motion where you're following as you're going, you might get dizzy. Very good, very good. All right, now from here, what I'm gonna do, next for stretching, I'm gonna take this leg, I'm gonna step out, not perfectly sideways, like I'm doing like I'm going to a sitting stance or anything, and not forward like I'm doing a lunge, but I'm going to step out and then lean forward. The biggest thing, the goal is to keep all 4 points of my feet on the floor. Okay, so I'm stepping kind of at an angle. I'm just leaning forward, holding it for a few seconds, and then going to the other side. Go ahead and begin. Kind of like getting in a very long front stance. What this is doing is it's stretching out our back leg. Very good, a couple more seconds. All right, now from here, we're gonna do the same thing, but now we're gonna step backwards. Okay, kind of like getting into a really long fixed stance, and now we're stretching the leg that's in front. Okay, so we're working on now stretching the top part of our leg, where when we went forwards, it was stretching the back part. Now it's going backwards, we're stretching out the top part of our leg. Good, good, good. A couple more seconds. Very good. All right, from here, let's go ahead and stretch out our ankles. So I want you to pick one leg up and start ankle circles, ankle rotations. Now notice I'm not really swinging very much. I'm just moving my foot. Okay, my foot pretty well, my leg is pretty well staying still, right? Not moving really much. All I'm doing is just rotating my foot. Other way. Another thing this is helping is our balance. So if you need to work on some balance, you're gonna find out with this. Very good, very good. All right, let's go to the other side. Ankle circles. Excellent, and other way. Very good, very good. All right, now let's go ahead and stretch out our neck. So I'm gonna leave it up to you, okay? You have two options. I know a lot of people like to put their hands on their hips if you wanna do that. Or in my preference, I put my hands behind my back to stretch out my neck. Okay, this to me, I feel like I get more restriction to where it stretches better. But if this is more comfortable for you, you're welcome to do so. If I want you to start, here's the shoulder. Very good, very good. All right, let's go up and down. Notice I'm not going super fast. I'm really making sure that I'm stretching it as fast as possible. And left to right now. Very good, awesome, awesome, and circle. And other way. Very good. All right, and time. All right, from here, everyone go to attention stance. Great job, and balcony yay. Okay, Junbi stance. All right, so for today, the first thing we're gonna start off with is some drills. Okay, adding, doing some combinational drills, things of that nature, with focusing on like one particular kick. in each one of them. But what we're going to start off with today, see how far we can go. We're going to start off today with a different set of drill. First, I want everyone to get on their back, okay? So this is going to be working on our front kick, okay? So I want everyone on the back, okay? Hands can kind of go wherever you feel comfortable. I put them here across my chest area, but if you want them on the ground, that's fine. If you even want them in a sparring position, you can, okay? So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to take one foot, and we're going to, what we're working on is with our front kicks, we're working on the snapping and the foot shape for the front kick. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our foot straight up really fast, really strong. Notice my toes are pulled back, and I'm shaping my foot with the ball of my foot, this part of my foot, the ball of my foot pointed out, okay, just like so. And then I'm going to bring it down. Now, what I mean by the snapping is we're not doing this motion, right? We're not taking our time. I want you popping it. Okay, think of like a popcorn in a bag, or like the movie theater when you see that. You're popping it straight out. And then when I tell you to bring it down, we're going to bring it down. We're going to do it 5 times each leg. Y'all ready? Here we go. And whatever leg you want to choose first. And 1. Holding it up there. And bring it down. Very good. And 2. Awesome job. And down. 3. And down. 4. Great job. And down. All right, this last one we're going to hold up a little bit longer because we're also working on our leg muscle. Okay, so here we go. Last one on this leg, and 5. Holding it, really focusing on that foot shape. Okay, making sure the shape is good for that foot. Leg fully extended. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, now we're going to do the other leg. You ready? Here we go. Same thing. I'm going to pop it up, and I'm going to make sure my foot shape is the way we need it. Okay, so the ball of the foot pointed out, toes pulled back. Here we go. Everyone ready? And 1. Keeping it up there. Make sure that leg's nice and locked out, and set it down. 2. Very good, and down. Even when I'm bringing my foot down, I want to bring it down at a pretty fast speed. Now, I don't want you stomping the ground, okay? But we're here, and we're bringing it down really fast. All right, here we go. And 4. Very good, very good. And set it down. Here we go, last one, bringing it up and keeping it for a little longer. And 5. Awesome job. Holding it, holding it, holding it. Very good. 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, so go ahead and stand up. So like I said, what that's working on is working on our speed for our front kick for sure, but all kicks. Okay, so what we're going to do today, first thing we're going to start off today is we're going to start off with doing one kick 3 different ways. Okay, so what I mean by that is we're going to start off with our front leg. So in our sparring stance, we're going to take my front leg. I'm going to do a front kick. Okay, just like so. All right, so that's what we're going to do first. We're going to build from there. Go ahead and get your sparring stance, hands up. All right, front leg, number 1, front kick, and 1. Good, 2. Excellent, 3. 4. There we go, and 5. Good, now switch legs. Or switch feet, switch feet. Here we go. So remember, I want you still working on that snapping motion. So we're still focusing on the chambers and the re-chambers of the kicks, but I want you to pop it out there, okay, just like so. All right, so here we go. You ready? And 1. Good. 2.
Come on, guys, sharp kicks.
Excellent. 3. Remember that shape of the foot. Make sure the ball of your foot's pointed out. 4. Excellent. And 5. Very good. All right, now go ahead and put the other leg in front. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add to that. So we're going to do the front leg front kick, and then we're going to do a back leg front kick. Okay, both of them I want to snap. All right, I want to see them pop out there. Okay, and as soon as we drop the 1 foot, we are automatically going into the back leg number 2 front kick. Okay, so this is working on those combinations, working on our speed, working on that power, things of that nature. Okay, so here we go. Hands are up, front leg front kick to a back leg front kick. Both kicks are considered one count. All right, so here we go. Hands are up, ready, and 1. Very good, and the resetting, and 2. Good, and 3. Excellent. 4. Great job, great job. And 5. Perfect. All right, let's put the other leg in front. All right, here we go. Ready? Same thing. Number 1 front kick to a number 2 front kick. Front leg and back leg. Ready? And 1. Good. Good chambers, good re-chambers. And by that, you should know by now, but just in case, it's bending of the knee. Bending of the knee. All right, 2. Great job. 3. Notice also too, I forgot to mention, I want you landing forward when you do this number 2 front kick. 4. I want you landing forward and then scooting back. And 5. All right, go and put the other leg in front. All right, here we go. Now we're going to do a front leg front kick, back leg front kick to a jump front kick. Okay, now there's 2 different variations of doing a jump front kick. Both are acceptable. The one that I do is where I bring my both feet up and I kick out, right? The other way is bringing your knee up and then kicking with the other one. Either way is fine as long as you're jumping and getting in the air. Okay, that's the main thing I want to see. Okay, because one of the biggest fears for a lot of martial artists is until they get up to like, 3rd degree, 4th degree, 5th degree, is jumping and getting off the air. I want you to get a head start. Okay, so I want you getting comfortable with the jumping. All right, so same one more time. We're gonna take our front leg, front kick, back leg front kick, play jump front kick with that jump being whichever way is easier for you. Okay, whichever way makes it better for you to begin with. All right, here we go. Everyone ready? Hands up. And 1. Good, here we go. And 2. Excellent. 3. Great job. 4. And 5. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna put the other leg in front. Here we go. Everyone ready? Hands up. Same drill. Number 1 front kick, number 2 front kick to a number 3 front kick or a jump front kick. Here we go. Hands are up. And 1. Very good. And 2. Awesome. And trying to make sure I don't go too fast. 3. Very good. 4. Great job, great job. And 5. Excellent. Awesome job. All right, go ahead and turn it back up. So that, you can also change those kicks up. Okay, we'll do that later on for another class. But you can do like side kicks, you can do round kicks, things of that nature. But from here, what I want to do is I want to move on.
Omar and Khaled, focus.
What I want to move on.
Khaled, focus. Sorry, sir.
Oh, you're fine. All right. So what I wanted to focus on next is the board breaking kick for this cycle. Okay. It is a round kick. The setup for that can get a little interesting. All right. So what I want you to do, I'm going to turn sideways so that way you can fully see what I'm doing here. All right. But I want you to pretend that the board's facing me, right? The board's right here. What you're gonna do, I want everyone to do it with me, is your feet are together. My fingers are out to where I can touch the board. All right, from here, once you get that, you're gonna take one leg, one foot, and step out into a sitting stance. Okay, you're gonna step into a sitting stance. Now from here, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this foot and I'm going to draw a circle until I am at an angle to the board, so about 45-degree angle to the board. Okay, so one more time. I'm here, fingertip touching, distance check. I step out into a sitting stance, and then I draw the circle here. All right, so I'm gonna put this kind of in a retrospective place to where you can kind of get the idea. So I'm here, I'm just to the point where I can touch it. I'm going to get into a sitting stance. I'm going to draw the circle. Okay, just like so. And notice my front foot is pointed towards it. My back foot is pointed away from it. All right, so we're here to get the best, most power you possibly can. Okay, what you're going to do, there's a trick that I do, is I lean into it kind of forward. So when I'm here, as I'm bringing my foot up to chamber for the round kick, I'm also leaning into it. All right, so that way it helps with me pivoting into it and then landing through it. So I'm going to land on this side of the board. Okay, and don't worry, we will work both sides. Okay, so we're here. I'm going to come through. Boom, just like so. All right, as strong as you can and as fast as you can, as hard as you can. Okay, so remember, you do want to break the board. All right, so let's go ahead and practice. Do it with me. Distance check, sitting stance, draw the line, draw the circle, hands are up, and round kick. Very good. Same foot shape for the round kick. The only difference is our foot is sideways. But you want to hit with the ball of your foot. Okay, you want to hit with the ball of your foot. That's going to be where you get all that power in. All right, so we're here again, feet together, touching, sitting stance, draw the circle, and round kick, go. Good. And remember, for board breaking, the biggest thing is follow through. Okay, you want to land through it. Just like when we were doing the axe kick last cycle. Came through, boom, right? I landed in front on the target. I did not do an axe kick and then put it back behind me. Okay, I'm landing through it and into it. So I do that round kick, I land through it. I'm imagining my foot going through the board the whole time. All right, so let's go ahead, take it to the other side. And we're gonna work this side. You will have one side that will probably be a little stronger than the other. That's okay. You use that to your advantage. All right, so feet together, fingertip touching, distance touching, sitting stance, draw the circle, hands are up, and round kick. Landing through it. Very good. Do it again. Fingertips, sitting stance, draw the circle with the other leg, and round kick. Just like so. So when you're stepping, you step with one leg, and then the leg you did not move, that's the one you draw the circle with. Okay. So you do not want to get into a sitting stance and then draw it this way, because then you're going to be right back in front of the board, and you're not going to be able to do the round kick properly. Okay. So make sure you're doing it with whichever leg that you're supposed to be doing. All right. One more time. Let's go ahead. Put our fingertips out. Distance check. Sitting stance. Last time we're doing it. Draw the circle and round kick. Very good job. All right, so we're gonna push that to the side real quick. I was using that more as a demonstration, just to kind of get you an idea of how I'm doing it and the proper way of doing it, okay? Because like I said, it does take a little bit more setups to get that prepared. All right, but from here, what we're gonna do now is we're going to jump into our form. All right, this cycle's form is pronounced Hwadong. It is not wrong there. I know a few people that pronounce it Hwarang. It's not technically correct or incorrect, but it's also technically not incorrect. If I'm 100% sure on this, the actual proper way of pronouncing it is Hwadong. All right, Mr. Hans is here, so if he wants to correct me on that, then he can. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. So I do not. So the way for Jun-bi for Hwadong, you start off with your feet together. Okay, different Jun-bi stance this time for your form. You're going to take your right hand and put it in front of you like so. Right on the, you see this is where the knot of my belt is. It's not way over here or anything like that. It's straight down, pointed. The other hand's gonna go on top of it. Your left hand's gonna go on top of it. That is Junbi for Warang. All right, the first move, what you're gonna do is you're going to lift your left leg up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a sitting stance. Your right hand's gonna, your right hand's gonna come up to aim. Other hand comes to your belt, curled fingers. We're gonna do a forearm palm strike. We're gonna step into it, land into a sitting stance, palm strike with the left hand. Okay, biggest pet peeve I know that instructors have, and I know Mr. Haynes has even corrected with me on it a couple times, is in your sitting stance. Okay, make sure your heels end up to where your feet are in a straight line. I know this is very comfortable, but you want to make sure those heels are pushed out. All right, and knees are bent still. Okay, just like so. Make sure that you do that. Okay. So we're here. Remember, I'm going to show it in full motion. I come up, land everything at the same time. That is what makes a good form a great form. It's proper chambers and then everything moving and landing together. All right, so I want you to do that 5 times on your own. I want you to start at Junbi, and I want you to go to here. Go back to Junbi and do it again. All right, ready and begin. Good. Remember, 5 times. I'll wait till I see everyone has done it 5 times and they're not moving, and then we'll move on to adding the next couple moves. All right, from here. So we're gonna go to Junbi. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the palm strike. Everyone do it with me. Palm heel strike. Now what we're gonna do is this next move is 2 punches, but it's counted as 1 move. So I'm here, my hand's here at my belt. I'm gonna punch 1, my hand comes back to my belt, and punch 2. Like I said, that is 1 move in its whole. Okay, so we're here, 1 or 2. All right, so let's do that. Everyone go to Junbi. 1, 2. Very good. Grayson, you paying attention, buddy? Ready? Here we go. Junbi. 1, 2. Very good. Do that 5 times. Okay, do that 5 times. Now I'm baby stepping it now because like we've got a long time to get this down. I want to make sure we work on the details as we go along. Okay, I'd rather work on the details move by move compared to showing you all the moves you need to know and then trying to go back and detail it then. So we're here, we're doing it 5 times. 1, 2. Very good. Step out with the left leg, everything lands together, and then 2 punches. All right, about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, so from here, add some more. We're at Junbi. 1, 2. Now our hands are going to come to our belts, both palms facing up. We're going to take this leg, our right leg, we're going to keep it in front, and we're going to go from a sitting stance to a back stance, just like so. And as we do that, we're also going to do a square block with our hands. A square block, if this is the first time you've seen it, pretty sure it's not, but if it is, you're doing a high block and an outer forearm block, just like so. Okay, so we're here, boom, just like so, into a back stance. All right, so like I said, everything moves and lands together. So we're gonna go back to Junbi. 1, palm strike. 2, 2 punches. Hands come to our hip. Back stance, square block. Very good, very good. Yes, all right, so It's been a minute since I've had to do this mirrored, so I'm mirroring it as I'm doing it the right way. All right, so here we go. June B. Palm strike. 2 punches. Square block into a back stance. All right, I want you to do that now 5 times. Okay, notice we're adding a move or 2 at a time, so that way we're working on that detail. Okay, we're practicing, we're getting that muscle and memory retention in. Okay, so that way we're continuously progressing as we go through. All right, so we're at June B, palm strike 1, 2 punches, 3 square block. Very good. Couple more seconds. I know we got some moves now in, so I'm going to give it a little bit longer, just that way everyone can get through all 3 moves. Very good. All right, team. Now from here, let's go ahead and move on. So we're back at June B. We're going to come through, palm block, 2 punches, comes through, square block in the back stance. Now, the next move, what we're going to do is we're going to do basically an uppercut. Okay, and then Mr. Haynes, can you confirm that the other hand comes to our shoulder? Mr. Haynes, are you there? No? Okay. All right. So,
I am. I kept missing I hit the wrong buttons multiple times.
Can
So
you confirm that
I kept hitting different apps.
That's all right. That's all right. Can you confirm that the other hand comes to the shoulder when you go through to do the upward punch? So after the square block here, boom. That's correct. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. All right, so that's the next move. So after you do that square block, your left hand is going to come through to do an uppercut as your other hand comes through to do a punch, or to not punch, but to grab your shoulder. Okay, comes your shoulder here, boom. All right, so let's do that again. All right, so we're at June B.
Hang on just a second, sir. Think about you're going to grab, so you're there at the square block. You're reaching out and grabbing, putting your hand.
Pulling him in.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if we reached out for that or not, or if it was just from here to straight through. All right. So yeah.
And it should actually chamber from the hip.
The punch.
Calm down.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Boom. All right. Okay. I thought it was just a swing around hook punch. All right. So it's been a minute since I worked on this one. But anyhow, all right. So we're here at June B. All right. So we'll go through in detail of that now. All right. So we're here. Come through. Palm strike 1. 2 punches. Hands come up to your left side. Both palms up. Back stance. Square block. Now, like Mr. Haynes said, we're going to reach out. Other hand comes to our belt, palm down. We're going to come through, uppercut, just like so. And the other hand comes to our shoulder. Like you said, what we're doing is reaching and grabbing the person, coming through and pulling them in and then uppercutting them. Okay? So do that now 5 times, focusing on those details. All right, and begin. Grayson, you okay there, dude? Okay. Don't know what's going on there. All right. Yeah. All right, a couple more seconds for that, and we're going to add one more move for the day, and then we're going to go into the splits challenge. Couple more seconds, give everybody a chance to practice it a few times. All right, and time. Okay, so let's go ahead and add that last move in for the day. We're going to start here. We're going to come through, palm strike, 2 punches, chamber, come through, square block, chamber, right hand uppercut, Now what we're gonna do is this hand's gonna come out. We're gonna bring our foot together or bring it in a little bit. This hand comes to our belt. We're gonna go into a fixed stance punch, right hand punch. So your right leg is into a fixed stance now and a right punch. For those of you that's been a minute since we've done the fixed stances, just remember that is basically a back stance, but longer, okay? Think of taking a sitting stance distance and a back stance shape. That is the fixed stance, okay? It's in the middle, all right? So it's the opposite of a cat stance where it was short. This one's longer, all right? So in this cycle is gonna be very important that you make sure on your regular back stance that you're at a good distance where then we can tell the difference between that and the fixed stance. All right, and then also too, remember how a back stance, you're leaned back a little bit, and a fixed stance, you're lean 50-50, right in the middle. Okay, so let's do that again. All right, Junbi, come through palm strike, 2 punches, chamber, back stance square block, chamber, uppercut. Grayson, what I want you to do, buddy, is after that square block, I want you to reach out with this hand. Reach out. This hand comes to our belt, hand facing down. We're going to bring this hand to our shoulder and uppercut at the same time. That's the move. Okay, from here, we're going to aim, bring the other hand to our belt. Now, I pick my foot up. I go into a fixed stance, lead hand punch. Remember, that does land at the same time. That's where you get some of that increased power. All right, so go ahead and practice that 5 times on your own. So we're here, Junbi, we do the palm strike, punches, square block, uppercut, lead hand punches into a fixed stance. I'm gonna do it again, just so that way everyone can follow along, feet are together. Palm strike, I'm in a sitting stance. 2 punches, my feet don't move. I chamber, back stance, square block. I chamber, uppercut. Feet haven't moved. I come through, fixed stance, punch. Just like so. All right, I'll give you another 15 seconds to working on that. I'm gonna do it one more time if you wanna do it with me. Right here, palm strike, punch, punch. Remember, focusing on those sitting stances. Back stance, square block. Come through, uppercut, and fixed stance punch. All right, so what I want you to do, okay, like I said, we're baby stepping in, right? We're walking it through step by step, detailing it, all right? I want you to continue practicing this even after this class, all right? I want you to continue practicing. You don't have to practice for like another 30 minutes or something like that, but as you go throughout the day and stuff, until the next time I see you, I do want you to continue practicing this so that way you do keep that in your mind, keep it fresh, okay? If you don't do it now until the next class, you're probably gonna forget a move or two, all right? So keep practicing with that, okay? From here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead now and go into a sitting stance, or not a sitting stance, we're gonna do a split challenge, my bad, split challenge. I'm gonna set my timer for
90
a
seconds
minute,
today, sir.
minute and a half.
I've got a timer if you want. Yeah,
Oh,
minute
okay.
and a half.
All right, so Mr. Hands is gonna do the timer. So everyone get into a split. All right, timing is gonna start. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Getting as low as you can on those splits.
I'm doing mine with you guys. Come on. I haven't done mine yet today. Keep working hard with me. We're going to get up to 6 minutes by the end of the month. So this is all conditioning of the legs right now. 30 seconds are already over. Halfway there now. "30 seconds left. Keep going." 15 seconds.
You've got this. You've already been
10
doing it
seconds.
for so
Come
long.
on.
Last few seconds are nothing compared to what since we've been through it already. This one.
Time.
Awesome job. All right. Great job today, everybody. All right. It was great seeing you all. Like Mr. Haynes said, if you did submit your videos and have not got a response yet, you might be one of the few that he still needs to look at. But go ahead and double check to make sure, though, that those videos did get submitted. So if you don't hear anything, I'd say, Mr. Haynes, would you say if nobody hears anything by tomorrow, are you going to try to get through all the rest of them tonight?
I have gotten, I think,
Mr. Haynes, are you there? I think you're going in and out.
I think everybody in this class I've gotten. If they have submitted them, I've only got one or two that I've only got maybe one or two. Hear me?
Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So he's typing it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it out loud. He's typing it. He only has one or two left. So he's got. So he'll probably be able to finish those tonight. So if you do not get a response and you submitted your videos, make sure that you reach out to send an email or reach out to us, and that way we can take a look to see what's going on there. And yes, that's also a thing too, is to make sure to tell mom or dad to check their spam folder, their junk email folder. Okay, it might have gone there too as well. Okay, but beyond that though, good job today. Like I said, continue practicing on everything we worked on today. Okay, the form and all. All right, and have a great rest of your night. And believe we're good to go. So if you have any questions, you can ask. If not, then you are dismissed, and we'll see you next time.